Skylanders. As most of you know, the Skylanders franchise was once one of the most popular gaming franchises around, covering the video game aisle at your nearest toy store, which at this point are only lost memories. Let's go back. Picture this. It's Christmas 2013, and you're gathered with your family getting ready to open presents. You notice a large present bigger than all the others, so you open it, and inside it's anything and everything you could ever dream of. You'd seen it 100 times at the store, but now it's yours, and you can finally see what it's all about. Of course you start with Giants. Why the fuck would you start with anything else? Giants is the best one.
And I agree with this so much that just for y'all, I'm going to give my short breakdown of where I rank each games. And y'all are going to have to watch.
Y'all are not going to appreciate this, but I'm going to put Swap Force in a good A tier. Okay. It might not have been the best game story-wise, but overall, swapping thing was fucking cool. I mean, what's cooler than that? And same thing, you'd say Superchargers. I'll put it in a B just because the game that kind of killed the. I mean, Imagineers was the worst. We'll put F tier, D tier, whatever. D tier, Imagineers just fucking sucks. So, you know, I didn't even finish the game. I think I finished the game, but I didn't enjoy it. Superchargers had fucking racing. It's Skylanders and racing. What else is cool? What else in the world is cool? I mean, yeah. Trap Team. I had the whole fucking trap board from the set. I had Chaos Trap. I had all the traps, bro. I had one of each type of trap. I didn't have multiple or whatever, but still, it was fucking awesome. So I'll give Trap Team a A. Spyros and Giants. I'll put them both in the top. Okay. This doesn't seem like a bad list, to be honest, now that I think about it, but I say Giants is better than Spyro's Adventure. Spyro's Adventure is more nostalgic feeling, but personally to me, Giants resonates more. I don't know. Okay, back to the idea. Skylanders was such a big part of my life that I remember the exact day where I quit playing the games forever. Obviously until about 2 days ago making this video. Okay, Skylanders Academy. Where do we even fucking begin? I mean, the show, it wasn't that bad. It's just, why? Maybe somebody asked for that show. But I see this as the point in time where Skylanders started to die off for me. I watched the show. I watched the whole first season of the show. Binged it with my brother. And I feel like I never revisited Skylanders after that. Playing the games yourself is one thing, but watching another story of the game that I'm sure was probably comic accurate or something, it wasn't the same, you know? It's fun seeing the story roll out while you complete missions and stuff, but it didn't. I'm sure at the time it felt right, but something went on that caused a lot of people, I feel like, to quit playing Skylanders. Because I've met multiple people that have said that this is around the point, like, they might not have said Skylanders Academy was the turning point, but Skylanders Academy was the turning point. A lot of people quit playing Skylanders or buying anything relating to it around that time. I know they didn't make another Skylanders game, but that's probably why they didn't make another Skylanders game. They've made spin-offs and stuff like that, mobile games, more Spyro games and stuff like that, which they were already doing that, but
They've made all these spin-off things, but nothing was added to the Skylanders story originally when they connected with Netflix. I'm sure they made plenty of money, so congrats to Toys for Bob, but that was definitely a point in time where it ended for a lot of people. Okay, now let's shut up and stop talking about our feelings. Let's instead talk about why y'all are here. The Skylanders games. Of all series, why did we choose Skylanders? Psych. We all know why we chose Skylanders. Because the games are fucking awesome. And if you don't agree with me, let me break it down. You play as characters that when they die, you have to swap them out and treat them as if you never saw them. You replace them immediately on death, so the fear of death does not exist. Also, you put them into the game with a portal, a real life portal. You use electronics differently than you would have ever thought to. Anyways, what happened to the series? I'm sure we all know a point of time years ago where the franchise seemed to have just disappeared. From our thoughts, and from the thoughts of everyone around us. But a decade later, a guy with a stupid voice is going to explain why. So originally I planned on including a bit of why Skylanders slowly disappeared in our minds. And I realized that people probably don't care about the technicalities of why Skylanders disappeared, or what could be a plausible answer to the stupid question that I came up with multiple days ago. I feel like more of people want to know what exactly caused it, not what slope. And overall, it was mainly just getting older. The game was designed for kids that saw action figures and realized, oh, I can play video games and action figures together. And as you get older, things start to fade. I mean, I don't still watch certain YouTubers anymore. I'm sure they still make videos, and I'm sure they have a plenty big audience. It's just the audience shifts. And if you went to give Skylanders to an 8-year-old kid now, or however old I was back then, probably not 8, maybe about 8, they'll most likely enjoy the game. I mean, the graphics are a little outdated for them because they like the newer graphics, but other than that, it's a perfect game for somebody that age. It's just, we're all older now. Some of us even adults. And so obviously it's going to fade, just like playing with dolls or whatever. Not like I'm explaining Skylanders as dolls, because Skylanders is still fucking cool, but you just get distracted by other games and move on with your life. I'm sure we all will return at some point, but like all great adventures, it couldn't last forever. The portals dimmed, figures gathered dust, and the world moved on. And now in later titles like Superchargers, Imaginators, the community began to fade. Not because Skylanders failed us, but because we grew up, and it slowly disappeared from our lives. I'd like to end off the video by thanking Skylanders. Thanks to the discovery of a new type of game, thanks to the portal, thanks to the McDonald's toys, and thanks to the magic that lit up our screens as children. Okay, now we got to the end of the video, and I obviously want people to do all the bullshit people talk about at the end of the videos, but mainly I'm going to end it with a couple words and the music that scared the shit out of me when I was playing Skylanders Giants back about 10 years ago. Thanks. You may be gone, as well as Toys R Us, but you'll always live in our hearts.